Cancer, this reading starts with a new beginning, but it ends with a truth that changes everything. And I need you to stay with me because what looks like heartbreak here is actually what sets you free. Welcome to your general tarot reading for the month of May. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you haven't already, check your moon and rising sign. Sometimes those hit even harder. I have a Cancer moon, so this is my reading too. I've already shuffled the deck and asked Spirit for insight, so let's get to it. Okay, the first card I draw will talk about your present situation. We have the Adventurer. You're on the brink of something new, a journey, a leap, a risk, whether in love, career, or personal growth. It's a moment full of possibility, but also uncertainty. You're embracing change with optimism and openness. You may be starting a new phase where you trust your instincts and let go of control. There's potential for growth, freedom, or a fresh perspective. The Adventurer in the present tells you that something fresh is unfolding. How you handle it will shape the outcome. All right, let's look at your challenge for May. Okay, here, the moon. The moon is about the unseen, the subconscious, dreams, fears, and distortion. In the challenge spot, it suggests you're having a hard time seeing things clearly, either because you don't have all the information, your judgment is clouded by fear or anxiety, or because someone or something isn't being fully transparent. Slow down. Don't act on assumptions. You're being asked to navigate shadows. Trust your instincts carefully and wait for clarity to rise, like the moonlight slowly illuminating a dark path. All right, what is the best you can hope for? The Eight of Pentacles. The best you can hope for here isn't a quick fix. It's mastery that comes from dedication and effort, not shortcuts. It's you becoming so focused, so committed, and so aligned with what you're building that success becomes inevitable. This is long-term stability, not temporary excitement, and that's even more powerful. Next, let's look at your foundation. The Ace of Pentacles. The foundation of your current situation may be based on a recent financial or material opportunity, a new job investment, gift, or start of a business. It can reflect a deep need for stability or that your actions are driven by a desire to create a secure future. You're building on something practical and promising, even if it's still in seed form. All right, let's look at your recent past. The Hierophant. The Hierophant in this spot indicates you've been influenced by tradition, structure, or spiritual teaching, whether that meant embracing it for stability or examining it to see if it still aligns with your truth. What's in your near future? The Six of Pentacles. You may soon receive financial help, get emotional support, be offered assistance, or experience generosity from someone. If you've been struggling, this card suggests relief is on the way. Someone may step in to help, or the universe balances the scales. Fairness, generosity, and mutual exchange are approaching. Whether you are giving or receiving, the scales begin to even out. If the present situation has felt uneven, this card says harmony is on its way. Now we're going to take a look at you. All right. Guardian Angel. When Guardian Angel appears, it represents protection, guidance, and unseen support. It often shows up during moments of worry, uncertainty, or emotional exhaustion. This card says you are watched over, you are supported, you are not navigating this alone. It can also reflect inner guidance, spiritual reassurance, or a reminder to trust that things are unfolding safely. This card isn't part of the traditional tarot system. It's a bonus oracle card that I created specifically for this deck. All right, next, let's look at your environment. The Six of Swords. There may have been tension, conflict, or emotional heaviness recently, but now things are cooling down. People are creating distance from drama. Situations are naturally resolving or moving on. You are no longer in the storm. You're in the aftermath of it and surrounded by energy that is guiding you or others away from stress and into calmer waters. What are your hopes and fears? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups here carries a powerful emotional duality because this card is all about connection, love, mutual respect, and partnership. In this position, it reveals what you deeply desire is also what you're afraid of. You're hoping for a deep mutual connection, but part of you fears the vulnerability it requires. Now we've arrived at the outcome. The Three of Swords. This points to truth that cuts, but ultimately clears. This is not an easy outcome, but it is an honest one. The heartache shown here is purposeful. It brings clarity, release, and the beginning of emotional healing. Something becomes undeniably clear, even if it hurts to accept. After this card, the path forward becomes eventually lighter, even if the release is bittersweet. Now we're going to look at the bottom of the deck. It shows the energy quietly flowing beneath it, the truth beneath the surface, and we have the world. A cycle is completing, even if you don't see it yet. A chapter is quietly wrapping up. A karmic lesson is concluding. You or someone involved are nearing a major milestone. You are graduating from something. Spirit is closing one door so a more aligned one can open. All right. It's time for an oracle message from Spirit. And we have bearing fruit. You are in a powerful season of manifestation. What you think, feel, and believe is directly shaping what shows up in your life. If something isn't aligning, it's time to prune the tree. Release what doesn't reflect your truth. Focus your energy intentionally, because what you nurture now will grow. We're going to pull one more card, a quick message from the angels for a question or concern that's on your mind. And we have, it's up to you. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. It can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. Cancer. This reading is about a new beginning that requires emotional truth. You're stepping into something fresh, something with real potential, but the challenge has been clarity. The moon showed up to remind you that not everything has been visible and not everything has been honest, even with yourself. But here's the truth. You've been building something real. The Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles show that you are laying down something stable, something lasting. This isn't temporary energy. This is long-term alignment. Your environment is already shifting. You're being guided out of emotional heaviness and into calmer waters. Support is coming in, balance is being restored, and yet your heart is still involved, deeply. The Two of Cups tells me this is something or someone you truly care about, which is exactly why the outcome is the Three of Swords. But this didn't come out of nowhere. This is clarity cutting through illusion. This is the moment where you finally see something for what it is, and yes, it may hurt, but it also frees you. Because right underneath all of this, a cycle is completing. The world is here. You are not losing. You are graduating, and your oracle message confirms it. You are in a powerful manifestation season. So the question becomes, what are you choosing to grow? And with it's up to you, Spirit is very clear. You are not powerless in the story. You are the one shaping it. This ending, this truth, this release is what clears the space for something fully aligned to finally take root. If this reading hit home, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps more people find these messages. And let me know in the comments how it's showing up in your life. If you want a personal reading, all the info's below. If you're feeling called to go deeper into tarot, my Quick Learn Tarot playlist is linked right here. I truly appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.